Greetings, one and all. I am the Red-Eyed Knight, and I never thought I'd ever have to make a fucking video like this, but here it goes. A couple of weeks on the live stream, a few of the viewers were wondering where our old mate Q was. Now, we didn't want to talk about it. It was an internal sort of a beef between him and someone else, and I didn't really want to get involved. Long story short of it was, because I didn't take a side, this moronic imbecile decided he is going to send me a message from a fake account. I'll put the screenshot up here. And an alt account, sorry, not a fake account. And send me a paragraph of some of the most heinous shit I have ever read. Especially when it comes to, in terms of a person saying something to another. First of all, over a fucking video game, and second of all, to someone who didn't do anything to deserve what you're seeing on the screen here. And what he's been doing in the 3 weeks since he sent me this message, which basically threatened my wife, my children, and me with torture, cancer, rape, and murder over a fucking video game. He's decided that he's going to, on the daily for 3 weeks, every night he gets on whatever game I'm playing and trolls me. And you can see in the clip here, this is what he's done tonight. Playing with my good mate No Funk MC. We're just doing a nice little relaxing challenging run against the bots, trying to, you know, help with the major order. And this postulating fucking abscess decides he's going to come along and to amuse himself, because he's got no friends, obviously. He's got to come in here and and mess with what I'm doing. Now, since he sent me that message, and by the way, I didn't report the message, something in PlayStation's detection or whatever picked it up and removed, PlayStation Safety removed it, as you've seen in the screenshots already. Before I had the chance or the prescience to actually take a screenshot of it. But as you can see from the clip, he's just joining, trying to hit me with his health pod, and then leaving. And he does this for about, 10 minutes. We don't say anything to him. We haven't said anything to him since the whole, he went his way, we went ours. And this unbelievable prick has sent me messages every day. He has joined games and tried to troll me, not only me, but the people that I'm playing with. And like, you might say, why don't you block him? Well, here's the funny thing. I have blocked him, but that part of Helldivers 2, the in-game management of that just isn't working right, which is, no hard feelings to Arrowhead. It is what it is. But this guy is a 25-year-old man who seems to have nothing better to do than try and fuck with me, a tiny YouTuber, comedian, podcaster. He's just starting out in the internet game and not really having thought that I would have to deal with such a toxic piece of shit right out of the gate. So I don't want anyone to harass him. I don't want anyone to message him. I'm just doing this because there's no way for me to report what he's doing, because it's technically not outside of Sony's terms of service. I just want it known, for the record, basically, that this is a guy you should probably avoid. Because, for starters, this obsessive, psychotic behavior is from someone that I'd only known for about 2.5 weeks before he had the bust up with another friend of mine. Again, this is all over a fucking video game. He's a grown man, and he just won't leave me alone. Now, I could set my lobbies to private in Helldivers 2, but I'll tell you what, I have met heaps of really cool people playing Helldivers 2 with my matchmaking set to open, and I don't see why the hell I should deprive myself of that experience just because of one twisted little... I don't even... the guy's so pathetic it doesn't even warrant really coming up with a fancy name for him. But, at the end of the day, all I can say about this guy is maybe, this is why you don't shake a baby. Because they grow up, if they survive, they grow up to be fucking pieces of shit like this guy. Now, that being said, uh, I just want to fucking game in peace. I'm not looking to fucking fight with this cunt, but he's made it obvious that he's not going to listen to reason or reasonable requests to just, you know, do his own thing. So this is for you, Q. Piss off, you flaccid little shit. I am not your keeper, and just because you're obsessed with me, maybe it's my dashing good looks, maybe it's my drippings charisma, I don't fucking know. But whatever it is, it's completely inappropriate, and you need to just go away. Because someone that says that to me about my children, I will forgive anyone for harassing me. I will forgive them for saying shit about me and criticizing me. That's fine. I signed up for this shit. But my family is completely off limits, and no reasonable person would disagree with me. So, just so it's out there, and so if Sony ever wants to compare your accounts, because the account that he's using to troll me in this game is on its last warning, then a record exists. Look at this footage of him joining a game and leaving immediately 12, 15 times in 10 minutes. There's no way that behavior is anything but harassment. So Q, even though you're trying to ruin my good time, we dealt with it. We extracted with all the samples. You didn't really affect us. You landed on me twice, which out of all the times you tried makes your fucking accuracy that of an autistic baby. So go fuck yourself, suck a big fat bag of dicks, and by God, for the love of God, just piss off and leave me and my friends alone, because we really didn't do anything to deserve what you've already done, and we certainly didn't do anything to deserve what you're currently doing. So do yourself a favor, because now you look like what you actually are, a completely psychopathic, obsessive weirdo who seems to have entitled himself to a great deal of leeway when it comes to fucking with other people's good time. Just grow up. Seriously. Grow a dick. Grow a personality. Maybe stop being such an angry loser who gets mad about being team killed in a PvE game, you absolute toddler of a man. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about it. Have a good night, and yeah, suck a big fat bag of dicks, Q. Bye.